Hello everyone, this video is in continuation to our videos on human reproductive system. Herein we are going to discuss about certain defects of human reproductive system or the terms also in the human reproductive system which are important. I'll explain you briefly whatever is required for you to know about these. Fine. So we'll start with the first defect, that is oligospermia. Oligospermia is a defect where the sperm count is less. We all know that the sperm count is 200 to 300 million of sperms per ejaculation. When the amount of sperm is less, there are less chances of fertilization. So this oligospermia can lead to a condition wherein the males, first I'll write, sperm count is less. Fine. When the sperms are less, chances of fertilization decrease, and hence the male could not, there may be chances where the fertilization could not happen, and hence leads to the couple without the baby. So oligospermia is a condition in which the sperm count is less. Azoospermia is a condition wherein there are no sperms in the semen, or you can say absence of sperms. Now in this condition, this leads to sterility of the males because now they cannot produce sperms, and hence when the sperms are not produced, there is no fertilization. So that is a condition of sterility. Then we have cryptodism. This is a condition in which the testes fail to descend out of the abdomen. That means when the male child is born, we know that when the male child is born, the testes, they descend out of the abdomen from the inguinal canal, and then they are present outside the body, which we have done that. Why they are outside? Because the sperms, they need less of temperature for their formation. So if the testes, they fail to descend out of the abdomen through the inguinal canal, they remain in the abdomen. That means the testes will not be able to produce sperms because now the temperature is more in the testes, which will refrain them from making sperms. So this is also a condition of sterility. Then we have inguinal hernia. Inguinal hernia is a condition when sometimes accidentally the large intestine loops in the scrotum through inguinal canal. Now this is a condition which will also lead to sterility, but it's not a permanent condition. It can be surgically treated. Now what happens here? The inguinal canal is an opening through which the blood vessels and all, they enter inside the scrotum. So accidentally sometimes the large intestine, it loops inside the inguinal canal and moves into the scrotum, which is not required there. Now when it moves into the scrotum, like for example, if suppose, okay, so this is the inguinal canal. So now from here through the inguinal canal, suppose this is the large intestine which has looped in. So now the sperms which are going to pass, they will be pressed with this large intestine, and will not allow the sperms to move in an ejaculation. So this kind of a condition is known as inguinal hernia, which can be surgically treated. So that's a temporary sterility in case of males. Then we have gynecomastia. Gynecomastia is a condition where males develop breasts, or you can say enlargement of breasts in the males. That's an abnormal condition. It's in this condition, gyna word comes from the female. So male, it possesses female like character, that is enlargement of the breast. It's an abnormal condition. Then we have hysterectomy. Hysterectomy is a removal of uterus, or you can say surgical removal of uterus. There can be multiple reasons for that. Maybe due to the cyst development, maybe due to any abnormal condition in the uterus, maybe due to uterine cancer, lining of the uterus is deformed, or whatever. There can be multiple reasons, and nowadays it's a very common practice in which the uterus is removed. So that's a condition. Then we have menopause. Menopause we have already done. Permanent stoppage of menstruation is menopause. Then we have menarche, that is onset of menstruation in the females. Then we have ectopic pregnancy. Ectopic pregnancy. Now, what is ectopic pregnancy? Generally, we know that fertilization takes place in fallopian tubes. Then the developing, morula, it rolls down into the uterus and then implants there. But sometimes, accidentally or in some abnormal condition, it tends to remain in the fallopian tube, and the development starts in the fallopian tube only. So that is an abnormal condition. So ectopic pregnancy is when the developing zygote fails to implant in the uterus. Fine. So the development starts taking place in the fallopian tube only. So that's a condition known as ectopic pregnancy. Then we have teratology. Teratology is the study of teratogens. Study of teratogens. We all know in our previous videos where placenta was discussed, we have discussed about teratogens. What are teratogens? These are some kinds of drugs and viruses which may enter inside through the placenta, which may enter inside the developing embryo and lead to certain abnormalities. So they are teratogens, and the study of teratogens is known as teratology. So these are the certain defects related to human reproductive system. In our next video, we'll talk about the last topic of human reproduction, that is the formation of twins, the types of twins and their formation, and then we'll start up with the next chapter. So keep watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you.